Right guys, back again. Bit of an all talk video this time though. I know you guys really want to see something interesting, and long and short of it, it's probably going to be a bit of time before that happens. Got quite a few bits for the built engine. Obviously you've seen the rods, bearings, intake, injectors, intercooler piping, intercooler. I've got a metal for the exhaust manifold. The things still need is a 983 engine, so I can steal the head from that, and ARP head studs. Now there's the interesting one that I'm going to get to, but first you're wondering what's happening with the SLK, and what is happening with that is we're going to get these ARP head studs, which ironically are from a BMW S14 engine. Again, that's the same engine that the rods come from. So this Mercedes engine's becoming awful BMW-y. But that's no bad thing. So we've got a lot of thanks to owe to that engine for existing. I am not saying these ARP head studs will fit by any means, just going on record saying that. I'm not saying they will fit, but the kit is ARP 201 4605. Again, BMW S14. Now the measurements check out, but we won't know for sure until we've got them. But anyway, we're going to get a set of them when we've saved up a bit. We're going to chuck them in the SLK, and that'll make the SLK drivable. It starts up fine. It's not leaking any water now. We don't know what happened, because if it had lifted the head, it would have done it again on boost as soon as it was booted again, and it didn't. It's just fixed itself miraculously and freakishly. And I'll probably insert a clip for you guys that haven't seen it. But we want you guys to stick around. We're 112 subscribers now, so thank you, and thank you to everyone that's been here from the beginning and had the patience to put up with everything taking so long. But realistically, we're not a big channel by any means, and we're just tinkerers. We do it in our spare time when we can, and we have zero budget really to work with. So it's a case of we just make do with what we've got, and you may have seen that in a few of the videos, but we are trying to make fun stuff happen, and we will. Like I say, I've got most of the stuff for the built engine. I just need to clear out space to create a room to build it in, because I want to have like a proper little engine building room, because I've got the M-oneeleven to do, and I've got my M-104 to do. The M-104, I've got some Turbo Bandit 12.9 grade bolts and a new head gasket to go in it, and that's a 2.8 M-104. The gearbox on the SLK we're not sure of though, because it's still not working right. We still don't know whether it's off gear. We've done everything that Ollie said, and so we're not saying that it is off gear. It could very easily be our gearbox. So what we're going to have to do is get another 722.6. Once we've got that, then we'll be able to figure out whether it's off gear or the transmission. If it still misbehaves, even with another gearbox that's in good health, then obviously we know the answer to that, and it's computer controlling it. If that is the case, then we will go back in time and we'll use a 722.3. Good strong box. Yeah, they're not as smooth shifting or fast shifting as the 0.6, but they still work pretty good. And the 722.4 in Ben's new daily works great. It really surprised me for a hydraulic box, because we've had that box in a 230E and a 190, and they weren't great. But the 0.4 is the weaker box, so you expect that, especially when towing a trailer with a 230E. It didn't like that. So yeah, that's where we're at with that. We're going to do the head studs, and hopefully they'll fit and work. They should do. and we'll go from there. I am doing my best to try and come up with interesting things, but maybe you guys can give us some suggestions. We've got a standard M-oneeleven car, we've got a modified M-oneeleven car, and we've got an M-104 car. So we've got things we can do different how-tos on and that for now. I know I've got to do the brakes on my CLK, and I know this video has got awful long, and half of you have probably clicked off it by now. But any of you that are genuinely interested in the channel and what we do, and interested in anything that I've got to say, thank you for sticking around. But for now, give us some ideas, and we'll try to turn any questions into a video, because it's easier to understand when you're shown, rather than just typing a massive long reply sometimes, and I know I've done that quite frequent. So thank you again to those of you that have stuck around. Like and subscribe. Shoot us some ideas. We'll see what we can do, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys.